What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of the Celebrity Junk. Guys, yesterday I did a video concerning the young brother, Indian boy, or Indian red boy, okay? Now, to be fair, he's not a Pyru, because Pyrus are really officially only from Compton, because that's where Pyru Street is. But Pyrus are affiliated with the blood. So he is from the Inglewood family blood, okay? And I got more information after I had covered the story. Some more things had came out after that time. And this young man, obviously Inglewood family, I'm from LA, partly. Rolling 60s is the most notorious African-American Crip gang in Los Angeles. You know, there's kind of saying I used to hear from gangbangers that even the devil is scared of the Rolling 60s. All right, you know, because Rolling 60s, they had this really big. Even they're the only African-American gang that I know that had a real big beef with the Mexican mafia. I know that but there was a big issue between 60s. And obviously, the 8 Trade Gangster Crips. That's always been a big beef between those two. But Inglewood family, because they're Bloods and Rolling 60s are Crips, this has been going on before I was even alive. And I'm 40 years old. So these young guys are born into guys who are mortal enemies just because of where they're from. Ain't no way of getting around it. All right? So Nipsey Hussle was obviously the most known Rolling 60s Crip that we know, okay? And the thing about that Nipsey Hussle was so straight was he got love from all over the city. He could move in places. He had a pass. He can go everywhere, which is why he never got killed by nobody else. He got killed by somebody that was affiliated in his own gang. That's how the guy was able to get so close to him. But, Nipsey has a lot of love in LA, just like Kobe Bryant got a lot of love in LA, Magic Johnson got love in LA, and there was a mural of Nipsey Hussle, and Indian Red Boys, one of his homeboys named Capone. Okay, Capone's dumbass went out and defaced the mural. Okay, went out and defaced the mural. So, again, if you're thinking about this, this happened in May. Where are the OGs at? I mean, if you're going to gang bang and stuff like that, cool. But the dude, Capone, he out here, bragging about it, putting his face in the picture about it. Like, yeah, I did it, so what? Lil Capone, whatever his name was, right? And not only is he doing that, what he's doing is he's putting his other homeboys in the videos disrespecting Rolling 60s, disrespecting other gangs. One of those guys is Indian Red Boy. Now, young, 21, don't know the what's going to happen because of his actions. And because in these gangs, where are the OGs like, yo, listen, Nipsey got a lot of love here. I mean, I know they're from Rolling 60s, but we can't start no beefs. It's already been a 40-year beef. Like, we don't want to get more action on us. Like, those guys should have been disciplined. But no, it was able to rock. I don't know if the OGs are in jail or whatever, Inglewood family, but those dudes should have been checked. You don't go out there and start a war. So what happened was, then all these little videos of him throwing up all these little gang signs and stuff, dissing Rolling 60s, he got caught slipping, all right? Now, everybody has probably seen how he died, but his brother made an Instagram video. And I can't get the video right now, but his brother made an Instagram video that said that 2 dudes and a chick set him up. Okay? Some woman set him up. Now, if you remember, he was like, I think on Hawthorne or something. He was out like in a residential area, looks like, when somebody walked up on him, right? So how does somebody even know? I mean, obviously he was moving around in that same car and stuff like that, but how do they know he's out there right there at that time? And my thoughts is that if his brother said a girl set him up, well, then the woman must have been like, look, I'm coming. I'll be there at the bus stop or whatever. Just wait for me right here. And at the same time, because, Nipsey Hussle and whoever else, look, there you go right there. He out there probably thinking that, it's the best day of his life. He talking to his friends. You have no idea what's about to happen to you. And I want to talk to a lot of black men about that because, a lot of times when these young black men get shot or get killed or go to jail, a lot of times it's about gang disrespect. But one of the things is a lot of those dudes are doing all that gang disrespect, trying to impress the women in their neighborhood, in their cliques and stuff like that. One of the perks of being a gangbanger, if you're known, is street credibility and getting coochie. But one of the downfalls of being a gangbanger is girls can be used to give up where you at. And think about Mo 3. Mo 3 was apparently didn't understand what he was doing. He was sleeping with somebody's girlfriend in enemy's territory. So of course, when he was right there, they found out, what kind of car it was. He was driving in a car that was unmarked. You know what I'm saying? So they just got on him. And then they killed him. Over some chicks. Now there's rumor even in Mo 3 situation. Like, okay, the girl told on him and told the ops where he was at and all this stuff. Hey, listen, man, a lot of times, and when it's real in gang violence, some of the girls will even sleep with you, man. And they'll be telling on you all day where you at, where your mama live, who all this, where you be. And you out of pocket, don't know where you at. And it's lights out. And not only that, like, listen, bro, you getting set up by people that you think are your friends. And I'm thinking about that, like when he was getting shot. He was talking to the Lil Capone, the dude that, did that defacing. And what were they talking about? What would you do if you got caught without a gun? And that's exactly what happened to him. He got caught without a gun, not paying attention, and got killed. Right there on Instagram Live. Without a gun. And all for the homies that don't care nothing about you. All dealing with chicks that'll give you up. All dealing with people that don't care if you live or die. They'll be seeing their RIPs and all this stuff, man. And in 2 and 3 weeks, man, they be going about their business. You done lost your life for nothing. All trying to impress some chicks that, you ain't gonna end up being with no way. All to get credibility for some dudes who going to prison anyway. All for some dudes that will turn on you in 5 or 10 years anyway. That if you go to prison and your baby mama out there, they'll try to sleep with her while you in the prison anyway. They'll be talking behind your back anyway. It's all for nothing. And a lot of brothers be getting set up by chicks. You talk about those brothers out in Colombia, a lot of the so-called travel brothers, man, those guys stay a lot of times. Drugs, getting set up, getting robbed by chicks. A lot of times, a lot of things are used by women to break down men, because some brothers are so thirsty. Like, you ain't supposed to be over there. I don't care how good the coochie is. You ain't supposed to be over there. And it must have been somebody he was comfortable enough to go over there with. He probably been hitting it. But hey, and then again, you talking about Nipsey Hussle, and shout out to, I forgot the YouTube brother that said that. But hey, Nipsey got love all over LA. You disrespecting Nipsey Hussle, bro? Somebody that really is loved out there? Somebody gonna tell on you. But guys, what do you think? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. I really appreciate you for all that you do. Subscribe, hit the bell, check out the first company at the top. And as you know, the buffoonery remains at an all-time high. Don't forget the Black Men Purse t-shirts. I'm out.